Then I have to sit to edit that out because YouTube doesn't allow any other copyrighted things to be put in our videos. Okay, so 11.1. Arjuna says, Mad Anugraha Paramam. He said, I have heard your instruction on the confidential spiritual matter which you have so kindly delivered to me. And Moho Ayam Vigato Mama, my illusion is not dispelled. So then why does Arjuna ask Krishna to show Vishwarupa? Anybody? He doesn't need it. He said, my doubts are all over now. So why does he ask Krishna to show Vishwarupa? And we know in the 10th chapter it declares Param Brahma, Param Dhama. Yesterday we studied with the Supreme Lord, Supreme Shelter. He is convinced. So why is he asking Krishna to show Vishwarupa?
To prove, Hare Krishna, to prove to the other people on how powerful he is.
Yes. Just like at your home, suppose you have a small child. Okay? When somebody comes, don't you chant those 10 shlokas which you remembered in the school? Isn't when you love somebody, aren't you happy he's glorified more and more? So Arjuna loves Krishna. He wants the words to know how great his Krishna is. Krishna jara wo Vishwarupa dikhana. Just like we tell a small child, wo do shlok gao na jara. And we, oh, very nice, very nice. And you are happy when people appreciate your child. You are so happy because you love him. More is glorious, more you are so happy. So devotees love Krishna. The more is glorified, they are more satisfied. So he's saying, Krishna, Vishwarup dikhana thoda sa. Actually not for him. He doesn't want to see. Then what is the second reason? One more reason. See, so many people in Kali Yuga are running around even today, jokers, telling they are God. Correct? And people get hurt when you tell them that they are nonsense, they're not God, they are jokers. But actually the fact is that can they show Vishwarupa? So now the standard has been set. Anybody comes in Kali Yuga, joker running around, I am God, okay, show Vishwarupa. Okay, is it clear now? Two reasons. One reason is he's setting a standard for people that anybody says I am God. And second one, he wants the words to know the glories of his glorious Lord. Okay. Oh, lotus-eyed one, I have heard from you in detail about the appearance and disappearance of every living entity as realized through your inexhaustible glories. Oh, greatest of all personalities, oh, supreme form though, I have seen before me your actual position, yet I wish to see how you entered into the cosmic manifestation. I want to see that form of yours. If you think that I am able to behold the cosmic form of my Lord, oh, Master, all mystic power, kindly show me the universal self. Actually, Vishwarupa is not very important form. And devotees are not interested in it. Like Mother Yashoda, Krishna showed Vishwarupa in the mall. Hey, don't disturb me. Kya baat karte? Chalo, play with your friends. Don't get into all this. You know that? He showed Vishwarupa first to his mother because so all the friends were accusing that he has eaten mud. So mother, show your mouth. You eaten mud. He said, show my mouth. Na? See, I show Vishwarupa. What is all this? Never mind. Not interested. Not interested. Devotees are not interested in the power display of the Lord. They are not interested in Lord's power. Just like you have a good friend. I say, see, I'm so powerful. Say, I'm not interested. I'm not your friend because you're very powerful. I can live 200 kilo. See, I'm not interested in all that. I like you, therefore I'm your friend, not because of power. So higher level, generally people understanding as God is G-O-D, generate, operator, destroyer. That's ABCD understanding. And that's generally the understanding of all religions. Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, much higher. They talk, God has sweet personality. That is what we are interested. And that's what the Gita and Bhagavatam reveals, the very sweet personality of God. Okay. These are all okay, fine. But Vishwarupa is presented, it's needed for us not to ignore because we are also very materialistic. So you see somebody is powerful and rich, we bow down. So that way it is useful. But some people think Vishwarupa, Darshan and Gita is the most important thing. No, sir, Arjuna is after seeing you, say, Krishna, please remove it. Now it's disturbing me. And in the next chapter, that's on basis he will ask the first question. The blessed Lord said, my dear Arjuna, O son of Pritha, behold my now opulence, 100,000 variety divine form, multicolored like the sea. Whatever you wish to see can be seen all at once in this body. Universal form can show you all that you now desire, as well as whatever you desire in the future. Everything is there completely. But you cannot see with the present eyes, therefore I give you special eyes to see this. So just like when you go to see 3D cinema, you need special specs. So Krishna has some spec in his pocket. Say, Arjuna, for you. Other people could not see Vishnurupa. That power Krishna gave to only Arjuna, not other people. So on the battlefield, many people are there, they could not see because it requires special eyes to see. So that's the first Krishna briefly describes his Vishnurupa. You can see everything, all that you desire at once you can see. What you desire in the future, everything is there completely. It's a multi-dimensional display. 3D will be just an insert. Because it does, just like, have you saw the cinema have come today? 70 cinemas. Anybody has seen? Nobody has gone to 70.
Yes, sir. Yes, Prabhuji, I have seen it. Those in Ooty, Karnataka. No, yeah, Karnataka.
What happens in it?
You feel actually there are 3 dimensions that you feel the snakes is going from under your under legs. The booth is there. Because it's very
Yeah.
even at Imperial College Science Museum, we have this theater of 3D. It's like on the basis of ICON or ISKCON, similarly.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying it goes much more dimensional.
Yes.
Now, so this Vishnurupa is many more dimension because smell is there now. The garland Krishna is wearing, so smell is now, and then the light. Any display has a light. This has the light of millions of suns, and the beautiful smell and sound, and then a past, present, future. There's one more dimension has come now. You can see everything in Vishnurupa, all the devatas, past, present, future, time. It's like a 3D display of everything in one place. Holiness. It's a display of Krishna's power, not of his personality. Display of Krishna's power. Therefore, devotees are not interested, but still it is amazing display, and devotees are happy. Our Lord is so glorious. Evam Uktva Tato Rajan Mahayogeshwara Hari Mahayogeshwara. Krishna is Mahayogeshwara, this goes to display. Darshanaya Masa Parthaya Paramam Rupameshwara. Sanjay said, O Krishna, O King, speaking thus the Supreme Personality Godhead, the Lord of all mystic power, the Personality Godhead, displayed his universal form to Arjuna. And Dhritarashtra is in trouble. Oh my God, up to gaye. Actually, Dhritarashtra has also seen Vishnurupa before. Anybody knows that? When that
Yes,
happened?
Prabhuji.
When?
When he attacks for the Duryodhana.
When Krishna comes for the peace offer.
Peace
At that
of
time, Duryodhana and Karna plan to arrest him. So Krishna just smiles and he shows a mini Vishnurupa, not full display like this, mini Vishnurupa.
just a light, bright light.
No, not in bright light, mini Vishnurupa, not full like that. And at that time, Duryodhana said he's a magician. So what's the point? If somebody says it's Krishna partial to Pandava, he showed to Kauravas also Vishnurupa, but they said he's a magician and left it. What can be done? Arjuna surrendered. He's a Mayavi, he's a magician. And Dhritarashtra at that time begged. He said, I've been blind because Sanjay was sitting next to him, even at that time. He said, I've been blind whole life. Can you request the Lord? I want to see. So then Krishna bestowed power on Dhritarashtra. He could see the mini Vishnurupa. He could see even though he was blind. So he has seen actually. But unfortunately, he still did not have the determination to tell his son to get out of the kingdom and get lost. He still was pampering his son, just like most of the parents do today. Nepotism, correct? Whatever it is, their son should be everything, even though he's crazy and fool. Eva Mukta. So Krishna showed the Vishnurupa and Dhritarashtra's condition is very difficult now. Oh my God. Gaya ye to yuddha gaya re beta, tu to haar gaya. Arjuna saw in the universal form unlimited mouth, unlimited eyes, and it was all wonder. The form was decorative, divine, dazzling honor, arrayed in many garbs. Actually, it was, if you are in place of Duryodhana, it was totally stupid for him to fight. Once Narayana on the other side, why fight? What do you want to do? Hit her head against the wall. It's very, very foolish for him. He was garlanded gloriously. There were many scents smeared all over his body. He was magnificent, all expanding, unlimited. That was seen by Arjuna. Here it is Krishna. So what you could see? Dazzling ornament, garlanded gloriously, many scents you could smell them. Actually, everything about the Lord is ecstatic. The Lord's body doesn't smell like our body stinks. Correct? That's what the laughter in the Devaloka is. Just like we say, Janwar hai kya? Don't you say for anybody? Are you an animal? So in the Devaloka, Devatas, they say, are you a human being? Huh? Manushya? Manushya is a curse. Manushya is like a curse. Become a human being. They sometimes curse somebody to come down, like Vidura was cursed to come down. Yamaraj was cursed to come down as Vidura. There's a curse to come as human being. And a human birth, there is another problem. They say it stinks. Anybody, you have to put scent all around. Otherwise, it stinks. You go near a person, it stinks. However much beautiful he may paint himself as, you go near, it stinks. Anybody. So Devatas make fun. The human material body, they stink. Their body doesn't stink. Their bodies are like rose. They smell rose flavor. And Krishna's body also has a smell, but that smell is spiritual. You faint if you hear Krishna's bodily smell because spiritual. Just like Krishna's holy name is so energizing, Krishna's bodily smell makes a devotee's faint and love. So all magnificent, all expanding elements are seen by Arjuna. So many scents smeared. Even on top of it, so many nice scents and chandanas put all over the body. If hundreds and thousands of suns rose up at once in the sky, they might resemble the effulgent Supreme Person in that universal form. Imagine that with the light. Anything they do in movies also, they put a lot of light. How much light was there? 100,000 suns are rising together in the sky. That is the power display universal form was. At that time, Arjuna could see the universal form of the Lord, unlimited expansion of the universe situated in one place, though divided into many, many thousands. You can see this form. All big, big, huge forms. Then bewildered and astonished, here standing, and then Arjuna began to pray with folded and offering obeisance to the Supreme Lord. Arjuna actually a friend of Krishna. But now, because seeing the display of the universe form, his Sakya Rasa is overlapped by Adbhuta. His friendship is being obstructed now. You look at his condition. Here is Krishna always smiling his friend, but now seeing Vishwarupa is totally bewildered. For a moment, he loses himself. Arjuna said, now he's not speaking like a friend. My dear Lord Krishna, I see assembled together in the body, all the demigods, all devatas are there, everybody is there. Because all power display, in that all the devatas also come. I see Brahma sitting on the lotus flower, as the Lord Shiva and many such divine serpents. I see, oh Lord of the universe, I see universal form, many, many forms, bellies, mouth, eyes, expanded without limit. There is no end, there is no beginning, and there is no middle to all this. So nice. Your form adorned with various crowns, club, discus, difficult to see because of the glaring effulgence, which is fiery and immeasurable like the sun. You are the supreme power objective. You are best in all the universes. You are inexhaustible. And you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of religion, the eternal personality of God. Your origin without beginning, middle, or end. Your numberless arms, sun and moon are among your unlimited eyes. By your own radiance, you are heating this entire universe. So this is a discussion going on in universal form. You are the oldest. You are the maintainer of religion. You are the eternal personality. That's the ecstasy. Arey Baba. One thing you leave, people will disturb you. You're the best of the universe. You're inexhaustible. You are the oldest. And you're maintainer of religion. You are the origin without beginning, middle, or end. You have numberless arms. Sun and moon are amongst your unlimited eyes. By your own radiance, you are heating this entire universe. Although you are one, you are spread throughout the sky and the planets and all space in between. O great one, as I behold the terrible form, I see that all the planetary systems are perplexed. All the devatas are totally, they could also see the devatas. Because of Arjuna it was shown, but some people more could see. All the demigods are surrendering unto you. They are very much afraid. And with folded hand, they are singing the Vedic hymns. So all the devatas are offering prayers to you. I can see all this. Oh, mighty Amon, all the planets with the demigods are disturbed at seeing your many, many faces, eyes, arms, bellies, and legs, and your terrible teeth as they're disturbed. So I'm feeling disturbed now. Just like you see a huge mountain, you feel disturbed, correct? When you see huge waterfall, you get scared. You see, you're in an ocean in the boat, you feel very scared. Whenever you see big display of metal energy, we are small, we feel very scared. You're very small. Oh, all-pervading Vishnu, I can no longer maintain my equilibrium. Seeing a radiant colors fill the sky and beholding her eyes and mouth, I'm feeling now afraid. Huge display of the power. Even Arjuna gets scared. What is about we would have fainted. Arjuna, the big warrior still. All the sons of Dhritarashtra, along with their allied king, Bhishma, Drona, and Karna, and all our soldiers also, are rushing into your mouth, and their heads smashed by fearful teeth. I see that some are being crushed between your teeth as well. See? But can you see that at the end? He's seeing that? All the soldiers are going inside the mouth. He can see big people are all dying. Actually, Krishna is showing that also in one sense to encourage Arjuna. They're already dead. The rivers flow into the sea. All these great warriors enter your blazing mouth and perish. So he's encouraging Arjuna. To one sense, big warriors he has to fight, they're dead. They're decided they have to be dead. Shri Bhagavan Vachana, he says, Krishna, he asks Krishna, who are you? So Krishna says, Kalu Asmi. I'm dying. And very interesting thing is, there was a big scientist, Oppenheimer, involved in making the first atomic bomb. So when he was interviewed, you want to see the interview? Maybe I can show you the interview. Next time I can insert that interview. You don't have to search. So what is the name? You all know the name? Nuclear bomb used in what?
Recording is on.
How's the recording, Guruji?
Oh, yeah, you're so intelligent. Chalo, at the end I will show, after this chapter finishes. Take it. Thank you. Then I spent hours editing at the end. Yeah. So he says that actually, what he says, when they showed him the nuclear bomb explosion, they asked him, what is your comment? He said, when nuclear bomb explosion happened, I saw the people. Some were crying. They've never seen such a display of power. Some were laughing. And I remember, so what about you? Say, I remember a verse from Bhagavad Gita. He quoted this verse, unbelievable. He says, Krishna was trying to encourage Arjuna Arjuna to convince him to fight, and he takes multi-arm form to convince him. Where he says, and he says, I am time to come to destroy the world. Just imagine removing even the verse. Here we don't read Gita, even they are reading Gita. I am time, I am the destroyer of the world, and I come to engage all people, with the exception of you, the Pandavas, all the soldiers on both sides will be slain. Krishna says, it's all decided. Okay, 1132. Tasmat amutishta yasholabhasya jitva shatrum bhungsha rajam samirdam mayev niyatam purumeva nimitr mataram bhavasava sachin. So therefore get up and prepare to fight. After conquering enemies, you will enjoy the flourishing kingdom. It's all decided. Therefore, they're already put to death by my arrangement. And you, O Savasachin, can be an instrument in the fight. It's just like an instrument. Nimitra Matarena Bhavasave Sachin. Just become an instrument in the hand of the Lord. That's what our desire should be. It's already decided. Already decided what's going to happen. In fact, very interesting thing will be, ISKCON was founded by a personality called Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Ritviti yato achi nagaradi gram sarada prachariva moranam. Every town and village people will be chanting the holy name. When he said that 500 years ago, it was unbelievable because they were not even transported to accomplish this. But today, it's almost, you don't see that prediction is almost happening now. Prediction fulfilling in front of the eyes. But his prediction is every man on earth will be chanting the holy name. It's going to come. So when the plan is already there of the Lord, you just become an instrument in the hand. Just become an instrument. You don't have to really think how to do it. Just become an instrument. Pray to the Lord, my Lord, please use me. So Arjuna, he's asking, already they are put to death. You just become an instrument and get glory. And not that you will not fight. They are not going to go back home. It's already decided. You don't fight, somebody else, I'll make it do through them. But it's going to happen. The blessed Lord said, all the great warriors, Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna are already put destroyed. Simply fight and you will vanquish your enemies. They are already put to death by me. Sanjay said to Dhritarashtra, O king, after hearing this word from the Supreme Personality of God, Arjuna trembled. Fearfully offered obeisance with folded hand and began, because now he sees something, the will of the Lord. The will of the Lord is very strong. Krishna wills something, nobody can stop it. Rakhe Krishna, mare Krishna rakhe ke. He wanted to kill Hiranyakashipu, all the benedictions of Brahma were cast aside, correct? He took a form, Not inside, not outside, not in the land, not in the air. Everything he accomplished and killed him. You can't protect. And Krishna wanted to protect somebody, his son Prahlad. Whatever they tried, nothing worked. They threw him from a mountain, no, they tried to burn him, crush him by elephant. Nothing worked. They gave him poison, nothing worked. O Rishikesh, the world becomes joyful upon hearing your name, and thus everyone become attached to you. Although the perfected beings offer you respect homages, the demons are afraid and they flee here and there. All this is rightly done. O great one who stand even above Brahma, you are the original master. Why should they not offer a homage unto you? O limitless one, refuge of the universe, you are the invincible source, the cause of all causes, transcend to the material manifestation. You are the original personality of Godhead. This chapter will again finish in half an hour. You are the original personality of Godhead. You are the only sanctuary of this manifested cosmic world. You know everything and you are all that is knowable. You are above the material modes. All limitless form, this cosmic manifestation is pervaded by you. I have in the past addressed you as, oh Krishna, oh Yadava, oh my friend, without knowing your glories. Please forgive whatever I might have done in madness or in love. So he said, I was just thought you're my dear friend. Oh my God, please forgive me. Sometimes I might have made fun of you. Now he's getting scared. I have dishonored you many times by relaxing, by lying on the same bed, eating together, sometime alone. Oh Krishna, you are very intelligent. Just like I played with you so many times. So in front of many friends, in front of public also, I have spoken words which I should not have spoken. Please excuse me of all my offenses. It takes pardon. He's totally overwhelmed with, Adbhuta manifestation. After seeing the universal form which I had never seen before, I am gladdened. At the same time, my mind is disturbed with fear. Therefore, please bestow your grace upon me and reveal again your form of the personality Godhead, O Lord of the Lord, abode of the universe. Now I request Krishna to show the four-arm form, then the two-arm form. O universal Lord, I wish to see you in your four-arm form. I want to Vishnurupa dekhle Narayan form with dikha do, which helmeted head and club wheeled conch and lotus flower in hand. I long to see you in that form. Oh, best of the Kuna, Krishna replies, no one before you has seen this universal form of mine, for neither by studying the Vedas, nor by performing sacrifice, nor by charity, nor similar activities can the form be seen. Only you can see this. So that is Durlava, it is difficult to see. And Durdarshana, Krishna says difficult to see. And then when he shows two-arm form, it's a Sududarshana, even more difficult to see the personal form of the Lord. Your mind is perturbed by seeing this horrible feature of mind. Now let it be finished. My devotee, be free from all disturbance. With a peaceful mind, you can now see the form you desire. And here it is. And the last verse, almost here reaching the end now. Sanjaya said to Dhritarashtra, the Supreme Personality Godhead Krishna, while speaking thus to Arjuna, displayed his four-arm form and at last showed him in his two-arm form. You can see this beautiful painting, thus encouraging the fearful Arjuna. Came back to his two-arm form in front of it. When Arjuna thus saw Krishna in his original form, he said, seeing this human-like form so very beautiful, my mind is now pacified. I am restored to my original. So two-arm form of the Lord is the most important form, more than the Vishnurupa. The blessed Lord said, my dear Krishna, Arjuna, the form which you see now, that is the two-arm form, is very difficult to behold. That's why he sees this form as Sudu Darshana, very, very difficult. Even the demigods are ever seeking opportunity to see this form, which is so dear. Even Devatas don't get Darshana, 200 form. 400 form of Narayana, they get Darshan regularly, and they have access to that. Anytime they have problem, they can go to Shirodakshi Vishnu, who is four-arm form of the Lord. But they can't see two-arm form, which is not easy, very rarely seen. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotion service can I be understood as I am standing before you. We should have one fine to do this. Correct? My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotion service can I be understood as I am standing before you and thus be seen directly. Only in this way you can enter the mysteries of understanding. So Krishna says we need to offer pure devotion service. Bhaktya, this is a shloka. Bhaktya tu ananya shakta aham eva vidu Arjuna. Gyatum dashtum cha tatvena praveshtum cha parantapa. My dear Arjuna, only by undivided devotion service can I be understood as I am. standing before you and can thus be seen directly. Only in this way you can enter into the mysteries of my understanding. Mat karma krit mat paramo mat bhakta sangha varjita nirvaira sarva bhuteshu yasamam iti pandava. My dear Arjuna, one who is engaged in my pure devotional service, free from the contamination of previous activities and from mental speculation, who is friendly to every living entity, certainly comes to me. Finish. Chapter is finished. Okay. Any questions now? Then I'll show you some videos today.
Prabhuji, mind control videos.
You love. We will show you. Don't worry. But
Hare
apart
Krishna
from that,
Prabhuji. Hello.
Vishwarupa, let us focus now. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, Sanjaya could see the whole universal form and all the forms he described to Dhritarashtra. Prabhuji, how come he is also a great devotee? That is why he could see?
No, he is blessed by Veda Vyasa. He says at the end, Vyasa Prasadat. See, when you're given a service, then you can do anything. You know, Veda Vyasa had given him the power. Because of that, he could see. These are all mystic powers. See, when Krishna was childhood, those time mystic powers are not uncommon. You know, some people came to him, Putana, Aghasura, Bakasura, but they had a lot of powers. Today, people don't have power. They're all demons also. They're like ants. Not even big demons you don't find today. Correct?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
All these people, you remember that Aghasura, you must have heard? Huge snake where they enter like a cave. He was actually a king. Aghasura was a king. But he had the power to become a snake if he wants. Therefore, he becomes a huge snake. And Krishna just kills him like that. But people had mystic power. Today, nobody has any powers. Simply like an ant, they shout. That's all. Today, demons are also tiny.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yes. Any other question from the Vishwarupa Darshana? And in the 12th chapter, in the beginning, Krishna is going to ask, and in the next chapter, Krishna, which is more important? Because Vishwarupa is so enchanting. So he asked Krishna this question: which is better, Krishna? Some people meditate on your impersonal feature of the Lord, and some people meditate on your personality. Which is better? Krishna says personality. And then he talks about his devotees. Whole chapter is Bhakti Yoga chapter, if you know. My devotees are so dear to me. My devotees are so very, very, very dear to me. He keeps telling devotees. That's the chapter. Very simple and sweet chapter. No question? Everybody is convinced now? They enjoyed hearing about Vishwarupa? If somebody is asking, no, ask why you're feeling shy. When did the Vishwarupa happen next? You want to say, Arey, why don't you want to see 200 beautiful form of Krishna? Why you're so excited about Vishwarupa? He said, when next I want to see. Okay, there are people writing questions. I do not understand about forms of Krishna, 2-form or 4-arm form or universal, what each form means or what it is. They are eternal forms. 200 form in the Lord's form in the Goloka, 400 is in Vaikuntha. The eternal forms of the Lord. He has so many forms, Varaha, Rupa, Kurma, Rupa, so many. They're all eternal forms situated in the spiritual world. Krishna sometimes manifests them here. See, you cannot do that, but God can do that. We have for everything one form only. When you get angry, Krishna Narasimha form. When he's ideal man, Rama form. How many forms, how many years left in Kali Yuga? 4,27,000 years remaining. A lot of time is remaining. Or somebody has given exact calculation. 4,26,881. So yes, not some people, just to make people, they're reducing it. They don't reduce. The fact is fact. Thank you, Srinivasji. Exact calculation. 4,25,881. Can you provide a Hayagriva form and Mohini Rupa is what? Or what is the Hayagriva form? Can you explain? And Mohini Rupa. Mohini Rupa was there in the Samudra Vantana. Very beautiful form of the Lord. More beautiful than Lakshmi. And later Lord Shiva also goes, my Lord, is also a great devotee. I've seen all your forms. what is this Mohini Murti? I want to see. He said, really? You want to see? He was sitting with Parvati. He went to, after this Leela, Samudra Manthan happened, Lord Shiva went to uh, Vishnu and he prayed, can I see the Mohini Murti form? He said, okay, really? You want to see? He said, yes. And then, the instance, his wife Parvati sitting, he ran away behind Mohini Murti when it was displayed. And then when he came back, he told his wife Parvati, I saw enough. Don't tell me what you saw. You know what you saw, my Lord is so great. I saw enough. I saw enough what you did. Simply running like an idiot behind the Lord's beauty. Okay, cycle of life repeats.
So
Like
Hayappa is born by the time, right, Guruji?
no, that is the Manas Putra, not Ayappa born like a physical relationship. There was no physical relationship. It is Manas Putra by the mind. But he's still a Devata. Therefore, we are not interested in worship. We don't worship any Devi Devata. In the Devata, he's not Vishnu.
Okay.
People who are materialists are very interested in Devi Devatas because what do they do? Tell me what they do when they go. They pray for material benefits. Nobody goes for spiritual benefit. They do some 28-day tapasya, so much they do. And when coming back, they're drinking. You know that? I tell honestly or not, I know what is happening because I'm here now. How many days it is they do? How many days tapasya?
41 days.
Huh?
41 days.
And really, they're very pious during that time. I used to take advantage in trains now, they will be full, train will be full. So I used to distribute Gita. I used to ask who's their guru. They're and find the guru. I said, please buy Bhagavad Gita. If he buys, everybody buys. So my 30, 40 Gitas used to go. And I used to really run around the trains and distribute a lot of Gita. I see them. But I used to also know that so much tapasya, so much devotion for the day. They don't even sleep with their wives, they sleep on the floor for that time, isn't it? A lot of tapasya. And early morning, it's actually a very good thing. Only thing they should continue. Why stop it? And while coming back, self-drinking starts off on the way itself. But they do get, they get an idea. If we follow this life, why they do it every year? So many people, they know they get a lot of peace of mind. Therefore, it is very popular. And they go to see the Jyoti,
Artificial Jyoti.
What should we do? Okay. I don't know what he's trying.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dhanavad Pranam.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, what was the festival that you were telling 41 days that last for 41 days?
No, not 41. That Ayappa thing, I was just having a little fun. They are very kind. They're not taking any offense. People get upset of it. Height of it. Everything you make fun of. So what is the cycle of this dinosaur thing? One idiot was telling me, see, your Vedas have everything, there isn't a dinosaur. Acha. And last fifth chapter, didn't I show you that? There was a big lizard, huge lizard which Krishna personally pulled out. And you didn't hear about so many like Jatayu, Sampatti, huge birds. Didn't you hear about them? Simply they try to show that there is something. Okay. Anyway, that came out. What you should learn from the personal life of Sri Krishna. You should take instructions. Life you forget later. Anukarana, Anusara. Great personalities, we take their instruction. We don't try to imitate them. Many people are excited to imitate Rasa Leela of the Lord. First, you please lift the mountain and then we will talk. That Leela they don't want to imitate. They want to imitate Rasa Leela. Everybody knows personal life, but you have to hear it from an Acharya, not whimsical. In the Veda ways, which I show you always, which I can again show you, there is a book called Krishna book. So if you are interested, you read from that book. Very nicely, the whole Leela of the Lord is there. Okay, I can again take it away. This is the 90th chapter. Actually, you want to read about Krishna, you should read Bhagavatam. And Bhagavatam has 18,000 verses. Takes 2-3 years to read. If you read 1 or 2 hours, it is Bhagavatam. This is 18,000 verses. Takes a lot of time. Gita is only 700 verses. But the summary of the Dasham Skanda of Krishna Leela is there. There is a book called Krishna book. You can see here Krishna. You can read this book. This is so properly written, you'll be able to understand and very nicely explained by the Acharya. All the 90 Leelas of the Lord are there. And the Leelas, what are the lessons from every Leela is there. Okay, so this you can read. Hare Krishna. Is everything destined? No, 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 sir. This is takes. I think there's a very common question. If you people help me, we can develop some FAQ, and some people can come forward to work on the website. Many people are coming forward. Give me this much money. I'll do. I say I'll not pay money. Why not? Volunteers do it. It's a good work. I'm doing selfless service. Why can't some people come forward? So we can establish very nicely, make a beautiful website together. So all the common questions can be there. Effective. They can read questions about karma. This is a common question coming again and again. Everything is destined. No, everything is not destined. See, today, like in morning, 6 o'clock, what you decided to attend the class or not was not destined. It was your opportunity. You took the opportunity. That is good. You can't say it was for animal. You can say like that. Animal has only going through like a exe file, experiential space for learning. Okay, you want to eat bones, eat. Okay, enough. But human form of life, it's not like that. Okay, you have always a freedom.
Prabhuji,
Yeah, no, let me
there
solve
are
this
two
question.
ISKCON
Preeti,
Mangalore. Sorry.
the Preeti Mataji, is it clear now?
Yes,
Shetty,
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. But
you're from
Prabhuji, you
Mangalore?
only say, no, I'm from Mumbai, Prabhuji.
Shetty is from Mangalore, no?
Yeah, we are originally from Mangalore, but I live in Mumbai.
Buns of Mangalore, correct?
Yes, Buns. Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm
But
living in Mangalore.
Prabhuji, you were saying that Duryodhan, but when he was explaining, he said that all these people are destined to die.
Oh, okay.
So whether
That's
you
why this
fight or
question came.
not, whether you
That's
fight
right.
or not, they are going to die, either through you or someone. That's why I asked you if it was already destined, then
Oh,
that's how the question came.
ठीक है माताजी, ठीक है. No, see, it's not that Krishna cannot change. Had Duryodhana in the battlefield also come and fell on the lotus feet of Krishna, Krishna would have stopped it. It's not that everything is static. It's very dynamic. But the crook he was, he is not going to do that. In fact, interesting thing is when I'm not an expert in Mahabharata, but little I know, when people started dying in front of him, his own big people who thought would never die, he went and asked some senior person, is he God or what? Later. When everything was lost, every day he was requested to stop the war. Enough is enough now, please. Let us. He was adamant, crazy he had become. Just like Ravana, you know that every day there was a request to stop the war. You know this, no? Even Kumbhakarna, when he woke up and he came and he said, what did you do, my dear brother? Gone mad over it. You've taken the wife of the Lord. Anyway, I'm your brother. I'll fight for you and die. Real foolishness what you did. Every day, his Mandodari so many times told him, stop it. Gone crazy. She was a chaste wife. She knows the heart of Sita. Correct? She could understand her feelings. Gone crazy. Why you're doing all this? His son Indrajit also told him, stop it. But when he goes, that's a Vinashakale Vipirita Buddhi. Yes, your question is right, Mataji. Your question is right on the hearing from Vishwarupa it's going, and looks like everything is destined. Actually, major events in life are more or less destined. When you're going to die, the major things are destined, but everything can be changed also. Everything. Karma can be changed. See, Atma is eternal, cannot be changed. Atma remains eternal. God is eternal, cannot be changed. Kala keeps flowing in the fall, we cannot stop it. It's also in that sense eternal. Prakriti is eternal, energy is eternal. We know that in science also. But karma is not eternal. And that's why you are hearing Bhagavad Gita. Everything can be changed. Karma can be changed. You're hearing Bhagavad Gita, tons and tons of karma is getting washed away. If I don't want to flatter you, there is some who want to do that, somebody can do that. Padma Purana, there is something called Gita Mahatmya. There are two Gita Mahatmya. One by Shankaracharya. In the beginning, I read in the first day. One is by Padma Purana, there is Gita Mahatmya. Every chapter of Gita hearing, there are glories. You can't imagine trying to understand every chapter how much blessed you are. Shruti Phala, heavy Shruti Phala.
Thank
So,
you.
Preeti Mataji, understand your question is right to the context and point. Okay, Shankarji, Hayagriva, Mohini, I can tell you. Okay, Mohini is Mohini Avatara is mentioned in the Bhagavata. So dinosaurs came and that's okay. I've seen Lord Shiva and Lord Krishna's temple, but I've not seen Brahma's temple. I'm insight into this. Why you are interested in it? What's the use? I heard he has some, but that's again, this is not my area of authority because I'm expert on Gita and Bhagavatam only. But and they don't mention about this. He's happy now. Lord Narayana served. He's very, very happy. There is, I think, in Pushkar, one place his temple is there, but generally not there. How do you know if we are qualified to read Bhagavatam, Prabhuji? Oh my God. This Pramod Ganju, Hare Krishna Pramodji. You look to be some devotee asking so humbly. Hare Krishna Pramodji. Silent है, आवाज भी नहीं कर रहे.
Hari Bol Prabhuji, sorry, I was on mute. Hare Krishna.
That was you. Are you qualified to read Bhagavatam? Yeah, Dharma
Yes.
Projita Ketvatara, Parmo Nirma Saranam Satam, Vedim Asara Shivadam Tapatran Mulanam, Shivan Bhagate Mahamuni Krite Kimma Pareshara, Satya Hridi Avrudde Kritipita Sharat. That's the second verse of Bhagavatam tells the qualification. We should be free from envy. That's all. And actually, we are not, it's Paramaham Samhita, it's not for us. We are not qualified, but we can hear it. And we gradually be purified. Just like chanting the holy name, you're not qualified to chant even the holy names. But we are given a chance. Qualification, no. But the mercy of the Lord, we are given a chance to hear Bhagavatam. Okay, that puts in the right perspective. And to relish the Bhagavatam, you have to be free from envy. You can read, but you will not be able to relish it properly unless the heart is free from envy. Parmo nirmasara means. I remember in a college, somebody got a job and I blocked my ears. I don't know where I mentioned here before. And if he's there, he will laugh. He got a job as Slumberger, one of the top jobs in our time. Big, 10 times of salary we are all getting. I blocked him. He was my 4 years of friend, but we are so envious of each other's work. I was closing my eyes when the whole hostel was shouting. That's all we are. Then we are not qualified to hear Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is Paramahams Samhita, meant for people who are totally non-envious. Thank you. Yeah. There is a Brahma temple in Pushkar. Hare Krishna, thank you. Yes, Brahma temple in Pushkar. Okay, and Tirupati also is, interesting. All experts here. Okay, any other question? So we go to our extra items.
Prabhuji, I have a query from chapter 10. In the verse 5 purport, there was a discussion regarding we should give 50% of our income as charity to the Brahmanas.
Very good.
Sanya. Prabhuji, my only question was, I have a doubt in the sense, King Nigra also gave charity to Brahmins and sannyasis. So, but still he got a curse. No, so I just wanted to know where I missed something.
There is a difference there.
Yes, sir.
King Nigra was doing only punya, not giving charity for devotional work. See, karma is binding, not akarma. Remember one chapter I discussed karma, vikarma, akarma. Anna? Karma I defined as punya karma, vikarma simple activity, and akarma spiritual activity. So when your activities are done for the pleasure of the Lord, that is akarma. Akarma is a separate account, karma is a separate account, vikarma second. They even karma, vikarma don't cancel each other, separate account. But akarma is third account, which is just for the pleasure of the Lord. Okay?
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, I wanted to ask you, you said soul cannot be changed.
No, is it clear? No, just Mataji. So 50% that is said about is for akarma, not for karma, for spiritual activity.
Yes, Prabhuji.
What I tell you how to practice that. First thing, when you get a salary, you think it is Lakshmi. That's very nice concept because Lakshmi like Sita, you cannot enjoy Sita. You become Ravana. So don't do that. That's why people are splurging. They buy things with their own need just for some kind of show. Because they don't know the money is Lakshmi.
Prabhuji, your voice is breaking.
Okay, now it is clear?
Yeah, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Can you please repeat, Prabhuji?
Yeah, see what
Hare
happens
Krishna,
when
Prabhuji.
you get money, you always take money as Lakshmi. Lakshmi is not wasted. You understand? It belongs to the Lord. But you can always, just like in a temple, you can take little prasadam, no? You give one 50 bananas, one full handi. What he does, Pujari, out of compassion, gives you 2-3 bananas. Okay. Or he gives coconut, he gives a small piece back as prasadam. Correct? So you can ask a little prasadam, that is the maintenance from that Lakshmi. And that money should not be wasted. Utility is the principle. Just like, see, I'm having this class. I got a computer, utility. Utility is the principle. I'm not going to waste. Correct? And sometimes, many times, things come as a gift I use. I'm not that I want to purchase expensive item. Come as somebody gives a gift, okay, that's fine, we use it. So utility should be the principle, not luxury. You want buying a car, what do I need? Not that you'll buy a 1 crore rupee car, for what? Like in Mangalore, all the doctors here, they buy such expensive cars. And doctors, you all know, doctors have to go, everybody's second-hand car, you buy doctor's car. Why? Hardly it is used. Half a kilometer from house to clinic it will go, and whole day it is standing outside, and night he will bring it back. What's the point in buying 1 crore rupee car? Simply buy some, okay, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, you get a good enough car. So, because they think this money they earn is, they don't have vision, it's Lakshmi. And it can be used for some good work, isn't it? That they don't understand. And they have all fancy vacations. They work very hard, then they have fancy vacation where they splurge money like a drain. They throw money like anything. They'll go for Euro tour, America tour, blah, blah, blah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Okay, so
Yes,
that way, when the money, see, because ideal is 50%, that's ideal actually. Then you know you're working for the Lord. You have great energy while working. But different situations, you cannot suddenly do. Your family will not permit you. Or what? Why you're doing all this? 1%, 2%. Some money we give it, keep it aside. That's true. Even, I used to go in Bangalore to meet Marwadis. And they have in a business, the big khata they have. They are expert in khata. Some portion of money they keep aside for good work. So I should say we are building a temple. We will, have Goshala. Oh, that's good work. Goshala they love, all the Marwadis. They want to sacrifice for that. Jain people, they help us. So, okay, I have this much money. Immediately, this money is there aside. Take. And in a house, they have always a gulak, in front of the temple. Whenever, sometimes, on good occasion, they put some money in it. And when you get collected together, they go to a temple and give it up. Please use it for worship of the Lord, for the diya, for the lamb, key, for something. So it's a good practice, actually. It's not that we at temples want to benefit, but it's for person good to donate money, some money for a good cause, so that we also feel happy I'm working. Or you directly do. You suppose you save money, you can directly use. Why don't you organize in your house a big festival and have big Harinam, have a lot of prasada, hasn't it? And people will come. Why they will not come? So you can say, but the money some money should be used for glorification of God. That is the point.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay, is there an option to donate online, seeing only bank account information? Yesterday, so my eyes, you can know I work till night. Every day I'm working too. I'm working to do it. If somebody knows something, please help me. I tried WooCommerce in the night, yesterday night. And then I was trying to connect to my Paytm business account. I have a Paytm trust account. I'm trying to connect. Some problems are coming. Then I found there is a give, which is connecting. But they were asking me $80 for doing that. Think of why I should give $80. Me and one of our students of mine were trying to break the thing. We could not break. Today night again we will work. Otherwise, but to do, I'll pay $80. Otherwise, the simple procedure is not very difficult. What is there? Account number is there. Just put and tuck. It comes. Not a big deal. In fact, last time Janmashtami people gave like that. It's not a big deal. We do like that for so many things. One interesting thing happens. When you have the Tirth Yatras, people forget how to book tickets. I said, when you want to go to Goa, you don't know how to buy tickets. So I don't know how to buy tickets. I say, what? Then they all tell me only, and I book their tickets in bulk and all. They want to be together, I know. But how to book tickets? I say, how is it? Every day you're flying here and there. Now you forget how to book tickets. So similarly, for anything we want to buy, suddenly we know how to, immediately we transfer, make a beneficiary. Half an hour it counts. It's not a big deal. And then it's good. Once in your account is the beneficiary, you can press it regularly. It's easy. So in that way, it is nice.
Prabhuji, there are two websites for the ISKCON Mangalore. Both are related to ISKCON Mangalore?
Three.
Three.
There is ISKCON Mangalore. No, there are 3 centers of ISKCON in Mangalore. 2 I have opened. 1 is already. But presently, I'm who is doing these activities? It is the Radha Krishna temple. 1 is Krishna Balaram, 1 is Jagannath temple. 3 parts of Mangalore with their activities.
So one is asking donations for the renovation of the temple.
No, they have stopped that thing now. They have not updated their website. They already purchased the place.
Oh, okay.
That is the Jagannath temple. Yeah. ISKCON Mangaluru. You look for ISKCON Mangaluru. You know what happened?
Yeah.
What to do? When I had to make a website, 1 is ISKCON Mangalore, 1 is Mangalore ISKCON. I said, what do I get a name now? Then I realized ISKCON Mangalore name changed. I said, fantastic, ISKCON Mangaluru. So then ISKCON Mangaluru is our website. Okay, so that's fine. Who is the person? Somebody had even written to me once, this has happened. Then I said, Arre Baba, then I called them up, my colleagues only, changed the website. They already purchased the place. They got some, saved their funds and purchased the place. Now they have their own place. UPI, I have that coding there. But Joel, if you know, see, the way I'm working, I'm not a software engineer. That website, I put it up in 2 hours. That's my credit. It's working. I'm having lakhs of visitors every week in it. So people say so much visitation, pay somebody money. I say, I'll not pay. Let it be done. And always be a pleasure that, suppose in my temple is there. I tell you, cleaning the temple, I don't pay. I can pay people. No. Then any visitor comes, he cleans. Then that thing. Otherwise, hey, Ramu, Kalu, clean. Nobody. Everybody feels, a pleasure in. Even a rich man, I say, clean. This is the Lord's temple. Otherwise, once I pay, then it's all over. Then everything let us pay. Isn't it? I think Pramoji, you wrote to me once on this. Correct? Pramoji?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I think I wrote back to you that this is a different center. Yes. I don't know whether you got that mail. UPI payment is there.
That's not me.
Oh, that's not you. Somebody else saw that. And individual dream of elders, what they are now related to a day-to-day life or what it signifies. Yes. See, there is a subtle science now, but don't get panic now. I'm going to tell you something. Don't panic. Body is there. You are having 2 bodies. One thing is I'm wearing undershirt and then there is shirt. So soul has 2 bodies. One is subtle body, one is gross body. Now what happens is that when you die, you dump the gross body. With the subtle body, you go to the next body. Okay, that's fine. When you're sleeping, again, don't panic. You leave the body. You're not in this body. You are out of your body. With your subtle body, you come out. So at that time, you're walking on the road and you can meet people with subtle body. So your ancestors, sometimes you can come in. Sometimes they say, I just came. He was not talking to me. He just came to see me. They sometimes come during that. Joel, if you're an expert, come sit with us. We work on the night. I've been trying WooCommerce. I already connected to WooCommerce. That I did. My website, I connected to WooCommerce. That was not an issue.
So
the
let
issue
me
is
try.
coming, connecting to connecting Paytm also I connected to WooCommerce. The issue came, I have to make some kind of a cart, cart, C-A-R-T cart.
Yeah.
So donation, I could not do that. Maybe for expert, it's the ABCD. For me, I just could not do. Then one of my students, we both worked till night 2 o'clock. I said, I'm sleeping now. He said, Prabhu, give is working. That give is a big thing. That is working. I can integrate with that. It's working. But they are asking $79. So why we should pay? Let us struggle and figure it. I said, if we don't pay, but today night we will pay $80. But I was thinking, one step I'm remaining. So I can tell you the boy who's on it. I withdrew. I said, no, you work. Yeah, Malaysia I had about 2.5 hours. That's fine. But if you are expert in all this thing, Joel, please come back. Okay. Yeah. But give, it says it works, but either everybody charges, that's a separate issue. I pay. I didn't want to pay. It's all, why I don't pay? It's Lord's money, people's hard-earned money, which I have. I don't have my money. So I try to struggle to avoid as much as possible. Finally, UPI payment, so we put that thing, that UPI payment, what is there that I can show you. But I'm very keen this time that you, people take books, read books, which I didn't emphasize till now in other 3 batches. That's why I have put the bookshop ready now. Yeah, this is what we have been working. Purchase books. This is purchase books and this is donate. Both of them I put at the bottom. 3 things. See, this is the course material, which is what you need. This is the Bhagavad Gita. And the 2 books, which are super books. I packed it together because already Bhagavad Gita is 300. And Mala talks me, and then transportation. I said, why not put 2 together and make 500? It's neat round figure. So you get 2 very special books, which are devotee making books. These 2 books are amazing books. An American came to meet Prabhupada and continuously asked questions for 2 days and then became a devotee. So that was recorded. Beautiful questions. Sometimes we have hesitation to ask, but he's not asking. He's asking every question. And Science Self-Realization will be as the best collection of the articles which we have an international magazine. Beautiful conversations, lectures, letters are in this book. These are very good books. Therefore, I kept aside. This is, you can't believe this, 20% off it is just till September 2nd. In fact, I'm making a loss in all this thing. Just like I tell you one thing, English. 5,800 is the one I get after from my printing press. Then it comes to me, transportation cost I have to pay. Then to deliver to you, it's costing me more. But still, for one few days, every year is a competition now between temples to distribute Bhagavatam. So therefore, you get this cost reduction during this time. Bhagavatam is encyclopedia. ISKCON membership is there, which Bhagavatam comes along with other benefits. It's little expensive, so those who can afford or in installments somebody can. It's one-time donation for supporting this work. You see that I have put this UPI. So they can just scan it. But connecting to the website, I'm not able to do. This is this and Paytm. So many people use, this is best because for me, there's no transaction fees. This Paytm people do it, but then they take 1 or 2% will be lost in the transaction. This is straight, 0 loss, ID will bank transfer. This also no loss. UPI payment is 0 transfer. Paytm has little cost. That's what presently what I see. Okay, that's separate issue. I do not discuss this. Bhagavatam books, yeah, we can deliver to door. Just some 200 rupees maybe extra with the transportation. We can deliver to the door. They are charging you 500 for door delivery. So my cost to cost, I have to ask you 200 more. Go down delivery, it costs me say 300, and door delivery 500. So that just 200, 300 extra will come. Okay, always a transaction. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, Joel, you can come back to me. Have my email ID, and you can give your, when we sit today night, when we sit, maybe you can join. We sit at 10 o'clock, go till 2 o'clock. Okay. Thank you for all your affection. Avataras, yeah, you can read. We saw the video on Avataras anytime here in this video, Dashavatara.
No, Prabhuji.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, really? Morning we are philosophical.
No.
Afternoon we have fun. 3 start, 3 we keep going to 6 o'clock we keep going. Oh, let us see all the interview. Let us see interview videos. Prabhupada is from India. Why his books are not so? Yesterday I think somebody wrote this. I think yesterday also you wrote Shrikant this. Why books are not subject? It should be. It should be. In American universities, they made it. Courses with the books being studied. Indology is a subject in all the universities, and in Prabhupada books have become the textbook for that. I do not mean, the Prabhupada used to, Prabhupada's guru. Prabhupada was a Gandhian dress actually before he met his guru Bhaktinada in 1922. He had left his degree also, and he was left his job, and the government he had left. He had his own business. So Gandhi's way. So his guru scored. What is this? He said these political things, don't wait for this. And you see, we become independent, so much sacrifice of so many people's life. Even after that, we can't put Gita as a course in a university. And I am on struggling for 20 years. And I have all bypassed. I have recently a course called philosophy. Actually fun if you see the paper they have done. You want to see? Okay, you are my friends now, I'll share with you. Great fun is going on. There's the course I created, philosophy. Okay. And oh, that will come in the. They have seen the